中で食べますか？
中で食べます。は
テープに正解や。
い。はい、3人。
상봉 다 있어.
Don't know if you know this too. I'd rather be right here with you. Nothing else matters right now. It's just you and me, boy. 이대로 멈췄으면 좋겠어, 둘이. Don't take your eyes off me, baby. You're the one that I need. 솔직히 말해볼게. 너만을 기다려봤다고. 저수평선을 건너 우주 끝까지 가볼게. With you, with you. 마지막 순간까지 this too. I'd rather be right here with you. Nothing else matters right now. It's just you and me, boy. 이대로 멈췄으면 좋겠어, 둘이. Don't take your eyes off me, baby. You're the one that I need. 솔직히 말해볼게. 너만을 기다려봤다고. 저 수평선을 건너 우주 끝까지 가볼게. With you, with you. 마지막 순간까지 너와 눈을 감아도 너만 보여. 난 something by you, baby. I do anything 줄 수 있어 다 something by you, baby. You're my favorite part of the day. Baby, you got me going crazy about you, and I can't seem to get over you. 이대로 멈췄으면 좋겠어, 둘이. Please keep your eyes on me, baby. 나만 바라봐줘. 솔직히 말해볼게. 너만을 기다려, 너만을 기다려. 저 수평선